just broth.
Good morning! Hi guys, I'm so excited to be vlogging today because we are going to be doing a full day of healthy habits. This feels like one of my very OG videos back from when I was in college. I feel like I used to do these all the time. I kind of want to bring them back because it's really fun just to motivate each other and share with you guys what I'm doing to keep up with a good, healthy, happy lifestyle. So good morning. It is currently 7:30. I'm actually getting a little bit of a later start on my morning. Today I was up a little bit late last night, so I let myself sleep more this morning, but I love starting off my day with a morning workout. It's just the best. I haven't always been this way, but I really do enjoy it in this phase of my life. So we're gonna go get our workout on first thing this morning. I'm having some coffee. We're just going to the gym this morning, which I love doing before eating. I love getting some cardio in, and I love doing some dumbbells with either arms or glutes, and it just feels a really nice way to start off your day. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit when we get to the gym. Before going any further, I want to address the elephant in the room, which is Adrienne. Where the heck have you been? I want to thank everyone that's reached out asking where, have I been? I haven't been uploading for the past month, and I think this is the longest break I've taken in a long time on YouTube. I pretty much just decided to take a step back, give myself a moment to reset, and really take a look at what I want to get out of this next year that I cannot believe we're almost 3 months into. 2025 is most definitely going to be a big year of change for me. I've actually filmed a big portion of a vlog talking about this already, and that will be up in the next video, likely later this week or on the weekend, so do look out for that. But in the meantime, this is how I've been spending a lot of my days, just working on becoming the best version of myself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your patience and your understanding, and I definitely cannot wait to share more soon. Okay, we are making our coffee. I love having a cup of hot coffee before I work out, and then I have another cup, which I know is bad. I definitely need to cut back. But do I want to? Not yet. But I'm just having another kind of half cup. I put ice in it this time, and then I just add a little bit of milk. The milk I have right now, this is just what I have in my brother's fridge, and I'm using it. It's so fun coming back to the States and getting to try all these new different brands, but typically I'll just use whatever. I'm not super picky about what I put in my coffee. I just try to steer clear of any of the super high sugary creamers. To me, a lot of them taste like chemicals to me, and I just feel better when I have something like almond milk, or I can just drink it black. But yeah, I also love maple syrup in coffee. It's such a good sweetener. Too bad I don't have any right now. All right, I've had a really good work sesh all morning, best feeling ever, and I love to split up my day by doing tasks or errands I have. I know not everybody can do that if you're going into a traditional work setting, but if you are work from home or work remote, I definitely recommend just planning stuff that you can get out of the house to do for you. And if it's 20 to 30 minutes in the middle of your day, it's just really good to get up and get movement in. We're gonna get some more movement in by going to the grocery store. And my biggest tip for grocery shopping is just go in with a freaking list, and it will make your life so much easier. I feel like it's really hard to plan meals when you're just cruising through the aisles, especially if it's busy. I feel like I'm a very simple kind of gal. I typically will always just buy the same things. I don't really end up trying new things from the grocery store or anything like that. It just is kind of what's worked best for me. I do like to rotate my fruits and my veggies. However, sometimes it is really nice to get new meal ideas or treat ideas from somebody else, which is why I'm very happy to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Polybuzz. With Polybuzz, you can choose from a huge selection of characters, each with their own unique voice and personality, and you can chat with them literally about anything you want. So we're gonna ask about meal ideas today, but then also I heard somebody on TikTok make a really good point that Polybuzz is a really good app to use if you just want to have a good vent sesh or just ask for life advice. Very, very convenient for that. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys how I ask the queen, Sabrina Carpenter, Miss Queen Sabrina, how we should plan out our meals, or if she has any good grocery tips for us, like any foods that I usually don't buy that she would buy. So I'm gonna ask her, what is your ideal healthy grocery store list? Perfect. So she says a variety of fruits, vegetables, healthy fats. What are some of your go-to meals that you can make with your favorite groceries? Ooh, curry, stir fry with avocado, cauliflower rice, teriyaki. All right, well, loved that. And as you can see, besides Sabrina, there's so many other users that you can talk to on here. Maybe next time we'll have to ask Harry Styles what he thinks we should eat. Thank you so much to Polybuzz for sponsoring this portion of the video. Don't forget, you guys can download their app using my link. And I also have a promotional code that you guys can use to unlock some cool premium features. Oh, and if you guys do end up using, you get recipe ideas on there like I just did. Comment down below which ones you got from them. Here is literally an ideal Whole Foods haul, minus a couple things that I already have in the kitchen, like oatmeal, tofu. I have some chicken stock already, but all of this is ideal. Love my morning fruit, carrot, Greek yogurt is an essential. It's just so good, guys. The best ever. I like this brand. Almonds. Love almonds with pretty much everything. Really good snacks too. Comment below, what are y'all's essentials when you go to the grocery store? I like to keep it super simple. Sometimes I'll have frozen dinners in my freezer though, because those are the best. You guys know I love like frozen rice in Korea, but these are definitely the good staples. We are finally heading out on our evening hot girl walk. The only thing missing is Cleo right now. She's in Korea. But you guys know how much of an advocate I am for getting outside and getting steps in whenever you can. And I just think it's such a good way to end your day, whether it's before or after you have dinner. In Korea, I do both because of Cleo, but here in the States, I've been doing my walk before dinner. And then sometimes if I can, I'll use the treadmill if I'm in the mood after dinner, but I'm very rarely in the mood to do that in the evening, which is why I just prefer a walk outside. So we're gonna go do that. It is 5:30 and we'll probably get back in around 6:30, 7. We'll see what time, how long we stay out for. But yeah, take this as your sign. Go on an evening walk, even if it's literally just for 15 minutes. You're still gonna feel rejuvenated after, and maybe just like go out without having any headphones on or anything like that, because it's such a good way to just like clear your mind. It's also nice to listen to a podcast, which is probably what I'm going to be doing today. But yeah, anyways, let's go on an evening walk. I'll see you in a little bit. Good evening. We're about to make some bomb soup. If you're looking for a meal to hold you over through, I feel like, you know, those last 4 to 6 cold weeks of winter that just kind of drag on through February and March, you are gonna love this. This is so easy. You can use any meat. I'm just using tofu because I want kind of like a lightweight veggie option, or just add any meat or seafood that you want. But literally it's just broth. And then I have my tofu, add some garlic and salt and pepper to the broth. Got my little garlic clove here. Plus greens. So good. Such a good way to get your veggies, and it's just gonna taste so yummy. It literally just cooks itself once you get the broth going, which I think we're good. Hello, it is a few days later now. That soup Just so good. So good. Please make it or make some kind of variation or just come up with your own soup idea, because I'm telling you, I feel like the last month of winter, last 8 weeks or so, they just really tend to drag on, and having yummy, healthy, cozy comfort foods like that helps so much. It is a few days later now. I don't know if you guys can tell, we're not in that warm Honolulu weather anymore. I've made it to my hometown, which I will be at for the next little while before returning to Korea in the spring. Don't worry guys, more Korea vlogs are coming. I wanted to close off the video by sharing with you guys kind of like a mini healthy habits survival guide that I've come up with. I think it's like 4 habits that I wanted to share with you guys, because I feel like it can be really overwhelming, and there's no denying there are hundreds of ways out there that you can implement healthy habits into your life. But let me just share with you guys my favorite 4 ways that have completely upped my healthy feeling, healthy levels. I'm not really sure how to explain that. Number 1, routine. Routine. Make a routine and it will be so much easier to stick with whatever you're trying to get done, whatever your goals are. You guys know how it is, like when you go on vacation, you come home, it can take you like days and days to get back to a routine. But if you stick to some kind of routine, even if you're traveling, like when I say sticking to a routine, I mean just like still getting 30 minutes of movement in, still having that apple with your breakfast, just like sticking to small routine habits really make it a lot easier to not kind of like fall off. Next tip, protein. I know you guys have probably heard this so many times, but the moment I started actually prioritizing eating protein, number 1, like I stopped thinking about food all day because I was actually full. Number 2, I found that I was able to grow my muscles way quicker than when I was just sticking to like a carb-based diet. I find like a lot of times it can be easy to miss the mark with protein because you try and then it just it's not quite enough. So for example, like instead of just having an avocado on toast with 1 egg, I would make it 3 eggs with some avocado on like maybe 1 piece of toast. So just like making those simple changes can really help. Next, okay, this is a little bit controversial. Don't be afraid to use a measuring cup or a scale at the beginning of your healthy lifestyle journey, okay? Just to make sure that you know that you're eating the right portions, because sometimes we undereat, sometimes we overeat. And when you actually look at the recommended serving size in comparison to the macros that come along with it, a lot of times it's hard to eyeball that. And so starting off and just like understanding your measurements, you would be surprised how much it can improve your digestion, lead to, you know, much less painful bloating and all that kind of stuff when you're actually eating the right portions, because we've all been there. It can be so easy to overindulge, or the opposite, you might be eating and you're like, why am I still hungry? For me, I know I did not realize the serving size for Greek yogurt was 3/4 of a cup. I guess I always thought it was like 1/4 of a cup. And I was eating Greek yogurt and I was like, why am I still hungry? Am I not eating the serving size? Well, it turns out I wasn't. I'm not saying to like whip out your scale every time you're making a meal, which you can if you want. I don't do that, but something I do use my scale for pretty religiously is pasta. Straight up, like I just want to make sure I'm not eating above the recommended portion size for pasta, which is when I love using my scale. Okay, we've been rambling. Let me share with you guys my very last tip. Remember that everything is a domino effect, and you literally, guys, like you have got to mentally recognize and reward yourself, or just like give yourself a pat on the back when you make a good choice. So like in life, a lot of times we are presented with 2 choices, the good choice and the not so good choice. And we know the choice to make, and a lot of times we do make the right choice, but then we don't necessarily reward ourselves enough for that. If you like finish all your healthy groceries 1 week, if you check off 3 workouts in 1 week, which was your goal, like literally tell yourself good job. It's all a domino effect. And the more healthy choices you make and healthy habits you add into your lifestyle, you're gonna want to do more and more things like that. But yeah, those are my little healthy habits, just 4 that I wanted to share. I feel like they are small, but they actually kind of hit some pretty big areas in life. So if you guys have any big healthy habits or small habits, please share them. I would love to hear. Oh my gosh, I'm watching this girl walk her cute little Australian shepherds. They're so cute. That's gonna be it for the vlog. I love you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much for your patience. I really look forward to filling you guys in on everything, and I have appreciated this time away from the camera, because honestly, as YouTubers, sometimes we just need a few weeks away. I do think the end of the year burns a lot of people out, not even just like in this industry, but just in general. So I just want to say thank you. I will have a life update video coming soon, and we'll be back to our regular vlogs. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. I am in the States, so if you guys have any US based content that you want me to film, let me know. But that's about it. I love you so much. I'll see you very soon in the next vlog. Bye guys.